He cut off my finger for his best friend, then made me her bridesmaid. On the day his best friend, Luna, was getting married, my husband Blake showed up with his groomsmen and crashed the wedding. He dropped to one knee in front of everyone's shocked faces, his voice dripping with emotion. Luna, I promise I'll give you all the happiness in the world. Blake's friends dragged me back to the dressing room and forced me into a bridesmaid dress. This is all happening so fast, we couldn't find a bridesmaid in time. Just do us this favor. When I emerged, I watched as my own husband kissed another woman at the altar as her bridesmaid. After the ceremony, Blake looked at my disheveled appearance and frowned. This is just a marriage of convenience with Luna. Nothing will really happen between us. Once her family situation stabilizes, I'll throw you an even bigger wedding. I smiled through my tears. A wedding? I don't need one anymore. Part 1. The guests whispered among themselves as the ceremony descended into chaos. I've only seen wedding crashing in movies. This is insane. But wait, isn't Blake married already? No way, you must be mistaken. Hearing these words, my eyes burned with unshed tears. When Blake and I got married, we didn't have a wedding. He said he hated all the pomp and circumstance, wanted to keep things simple. So we just got our marriage license and had dinner with both families. Back then, I didn't think anything was wrong with that. But today, at Luna's wedding, Blake stood there holding a bouquet of red roses, proposing to his best friend with all the romance he'd never shown me. His eyes were full of tenderness and endless devotion. Completely different from the business-like attitude when we'd gotten our marriage certificate. Blake approached me then, gripping my hand urgently. I still hoped for an explanation, even a pathetic excuse would do. But his next words chilled me to the bone. Violet, Luna says she loves hearing you play violin. I want to give her the perfect wedding. Please help me, will you? I took a deep breath, forcing down the pain in my chest, and looked him in the eye. Blake, do you have a heart? I'm your wife, not some performing monkey you can summon at will. His face darkened instantly, frowning with displeasure. Violet, can you stop being so unreasonable? This is not the time. Do you want all these people to laugh at Luna? His tone suddenly softened. Vi, I promise this is the last time, okay? I swear I'll never see Luna again after this. Just help me one more time, please. I coldly shook off his hand and turned to leave. But then Luna's voice rang out from the stage. Would everyone like to hear our violinist play us a song? Luna stood on stage with a sweet smile. The crowd erupted in approval. Oh wow, it's Violet Chin, I haven't heard her play in so long. Don't be modest, violinist, go on up. The next second, a violin was shoved into my arms as Blake pushed me onto the stage. I stood in the corner holding the instrument. As the accompaniment began, Blake and Luna danced in the center of the stage. Beautiful couple, graceful movements, so perfectly matched. As for me, just an insignificant backdrop. When the music ended to thunderous applause, I quietly left the stage with my violin. Blake and Luna immediately followed. Vi, are you angry? Luna placed her hand on Blake's shoulder, her red lips parting. Vi, you know what Blake and I are. No need to be jealous, right? Those words pierced my heart like thorns. Blake and I had been together 5 years, with Luna as his best friend by our side the entire time. She always used their friendship as an excuse for their intimate behavior, arms around shoulders, ambiguous gestures. While I stood by like an outsider, watching it all. Every time I showed the slightest displeasure, Luna would look at me with innocent eyes. Vi, we're just friends.